Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran the Insurance Man. So much to unpack in this video, and I hope you make it to the end, because if you are going to, you can learn a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of facts, and at the end, if you like the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and kick off with Bill Maher and Charles Barkley. Why are these two have similar thinking? Both are delusional. And of course, if you're a fan of both of them, you're going to hate me for this video because I'm about to expose their delusional thinking. So Bill Maher had an interview with Jillian Michaels. Let's take a look at this video, and then we're going to talk more afterward.
But I've been trying to get Gavin to run for president for a very long time. And
are you serious? Are we living in Gavin Newsom's California? Why?
Yeah, and I'm sure your life is just a nightmare.
Left because of him.
Oh, right, you're
Moved
in Florida?
to Miami.
And so, you know what? I'll tell you something.
Lived here my whole life.
In 2020, I've lived here since '83.
Okay.
And I love where I live. I love California.
I lived in Malibu.
I'm dug in here. I share your frustrations with California. I do. And those are the things I was saying to him.
I mean, this is one I think I could speak to
again,
pretty eloquently.
Are you happier in Florida?
Yeah.
What is it in Florida that compensated more than what you had here?
It feels less crazy than it does here. Here, you just
Florida's less crazy.
Yeah. Hear me out. Hear me out on this.
Really?
Here's
the place
what I mean.
where the people are on bath salts, like
your
fucking
girl,
an alligator?
Sage Steele asked me. She's like, "What was the moment when you felt like California had lost its mind?" And it was a piece of legislation that I can't recall.
Did it affect your life?
But Bill,
did it affect your life?
Is the crime affecting our lives? Is the homelessness affecting our lives?
Was crime affecting your life here in California?
Yeah, absolutely. My house got broken into.
Your house got broken into?
Yes, and guess what? The relationship with PG&E, my house burned down in 2018.
Where's your house?
I lived in Malibu.
Malibu?
Yeah.
You got broken into in Malibu?
I got...
Things are rough out there.
And it was so nuts.
I'm voting for Trump.
Guess who let the guy out during COVID? Because I got the letter. Newsom. It was the guy's third offense. He broke into our house. He had duct tape and a video camera. Anyway, long story, but third strike, guy goes to jail, gets let out during COVID. I mean, give me a fucking break. You're not going to hold PG&E accountable for that fire in 2018.
Yeah.
You're going to decriminalize everything but regulate nothing. You're prioritizing the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Come on, really?
Again, my thing with Gavin is, first of all, he can win. First of all, I just like him. I think he's really smart. Really? Is he a politician? Yes. That's the... Hello, is he slick? Good. I'm fucking glad he's slick. Slick people win elections. Clinton was slick. Obama was pretty slick.
How do you feel about the way he handled COVID? California was the last state to reopen.
Not for it.
Shut the schools forever.
Not for it.
Mind you, with no mask on at the French Laundry after saying that you can't.
Again, you are just... I think you've been captured by this.
No, I haven't. He's a hypocrite, and that bothers me. The rules were absurd.
Okay.
Bill.
I know, but it's like
they were
really
absurd.
You're obsessing
I'm not,
again
though.
about
what was done right.
You're obsessing about the dandruff.
If he
went to the wrong restaurant. Really?
Bill,
this is it,
he didn't follow his own rules. If you're going to be a leader, you lead by example. That's not fucking dandruff. If he was the COO of a company, wasn't there like
there's two choices.
$billion?
I can almost guarantee whoever he's going to run against from the Republican Party, although every time I make the decision independently, I almost guarantee that I will think he's smarter, better at government, which Republicans don't even take seriously. They don't know how government works. Democrats are at least wonks. They actually know how government works. It's actually very complicated. You have to study it. It's arcane. It takes a lot of people in a lot of rooms at 3 a.m. with boxes of stale pizza and coffee and making and crafting laws that you'll never read but affect your life. People who actually really get things done.
Okay.
Is he that kind of person? Yes, I think he is.
Delusional Bill Maher. What is he thinking? He wants to, promote. He wants to let Gavin Newsom know that he should run for president. That is the most idiotic thing I've heard in the longest time, because myself, a middle class in California, well, ex-Californian, I moved out the state before the crazy inflation, because Bidenomics is not working for me. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. If Bidenomics is working for you, please let me know in the comment section how is it they're helping you. Because it's not helping any of my villagers and I. And trust me when I tell you this, we do not spend excessively. Everything we spend, we make sure we have enough to pay for our mortgage, take care of our kids, and have some food on the table. It's not helping me, so I'm not bullshitting this. But let me know in the comment section if Bidenomics is really helping you. Gavin Newsom, he should run for president, according to Bill Maher. And what an idiotic thing to say. This is the reason why. Did you know under the protection or under the leadership of Gavin Newsom, California have the highest poverty in the nation, highest gas taxes, highest income tax in America, highest homelessness in America, and as of this year, they are 1.6 trillion in debts. This is between the people and also everything going on within the whole state. So the whole state itself is about 1.6 trillion in debts. It was like this before, but things are getting a lot worse. And the thing that bothers me is that Gavin Newsom loves to play the hero. He have very nice hair, slick back hair, just like mine, but he just bullshit on TV when the Democrat Party need him the most. What does he do? He throw frisbee, hands out. I'll give you $1,500 for your gas. I give you $1,600 for hardship. And in return, what happened? 1.6 trillion in debts. And the middle class, the hardworking people of our nation are going to be the one to pay for the heavy, heavy price. But Californians are waking up, or I hope they are, because they're about to get a rude awakening. So on top of that, I'll throw you guys with some residents are leaving California. So in 2022, there's about 145,000 residents left California. In 2023, there's about that's about 187,000 residents leaving California. And to put things in perspective, in the 2008 financial crisis, there was only about 125,000 left California. So what happened the last 2 years, 2022, 2023? Why was there a dramatic shift? And where are all these residents going? Make a wild guess. Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? The two largest states that have the most residents coming in. Well, I'm going to let you know. It's Texas and Florida. Why? Cost of living, less wokeness, more power to the parents, and more power to the people. That sounds pretty appealing, right? I mean, I would move to California if it's 15, 20 years ago. But now everybody's leaving. So now they're going to states that give them the rights to take care of their kids, give them the flexibility to save more. And Florida and Texas are the two states that can provide these things for middle class citizens. That's crazy. But Bill Maher have the audacity to say Gavin Newsom should be the next president because he's doing a wonderful job in California. He's not. You know why Bill Maher is saying that? Because Bill Maher lived behind a gated community who does not give a shit about citizens, who does not give a shit about crime, who does not give a shit about break-ins. We experience all of this every single day living in California. And when we tell him these facts, you know what he does? He deflect, he calls us idiots, and he make it seems like we are drama queens and we're making all these lies just because we hate Democrat or we hate Joe Biden. They hate facts. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think or where you guys are living right now. Especially if you live in California, how are you, my villagers? Because I want to know how you are doing. Is Bidenomics really helping you? Because Bill Maher is a liar, he's an idiot, and a delusional one as well. I hope you like all those facts I just threw at you, because numbers don't lie. Bill Maher lies a lot of time, but numbers don't lie. So with that, I'd like to shift a little bit to the other version of Bill Maher, who is Charles Barkley. If you guys don't know who Charles Barkley is, he is a basketball player. Used to be a very good basketball player. I give him that. But he have a very big mouth and he's delusional. Why is he delusional? Take a look at this video and then we're gonna go ahead and react to it and see if you and I have the same understanding. Take a look.
And obviously, I'm only speaking for myself. The reason I think the Democratic Party and Mr. Biden, President Biden, is losing black votes is they only care about black people every 4 years. They come into our neighborhoods and say, we're going to make stuff better. We're going to do this, do this, do this. And then finally, us black people are like, man, other than my ability to dunk a basketball, all my neighborhoods are still the same. Our schools are still the same. And that's why I think black people are leaving disappointed in the Democratic Party, because I ain't gonna lie, I voted Democratic every time just because I thought it was gonna help black people and poor people. Because black people and poor white people, they're in the same boat. And I didn't care who the president was, I'm not gonna lie, but I only voted Republican one time in my life, and that was for John Kasich, and I didn't even know he couldn't win. But then I'm starting to look like, man, I understand why black people are leaving, want to vote for somebody else, because every 4 years they come into our neighborhoods and say, man, we're going to make things better for you. When Donald Trump compares his plight with that of the black person, that is what I had a problem with. Now, I do want to say this. I want to make it perfectly clear. If you're a black person and you're wearing a Donald Trump mugshot, you are a freaking idiot. And I'm only saying freaking idiot because they won't let me say what I really want to say. But you can figure it out. It starts with an F.
Delusional, delusional, delusional. All these people, Charles Barkley, Bill Maher, they live behind gated community and they live in rich, wealthy neighborhood. They don't care. Like Charles Barkley was saying, oh, Democrat, they only need black voters every four years, and he's right. But what I disagree with him so much is that he said, I voted for a Democrat my whole life. And I voted for them because I thought that they're gonna help the black community, the poor black community and the poor black white community, because they're on the same boat. He never once mentioned he's voting for somebody with strong policies. That is so important. Strong policies, strong borders. We need to protect our people. When we have strong policies, this is policy for our nation and policy for the world, foreign policies. These are very important because when you have strong policies, you make America rich. When America is rich, it gives the middle class the ability to have some saving in our banks, have some saving in gold, have some saving in silver, while we can provide food on the table, pay for our rent, our mortgage, and still have a place to sleep. Under Bidenomics, a lot of my villagers went into financial hardship, and most of them are local business owners, and they left the country, went back to Vietnam. And from what they're telling me, they're not coming back until, Joe Biden or the deep states are no longer controlling America, because they're afraid. They don't want to come back and fall into depression and get sick and die, because they worked 30, 40 years already. They don't want to deal with this bullshit. But Charles Barkley and Bill Maher don't understand these kind of hardship from our villagers, from you and I, the middle class, because they live in gated community. And for Charles Barkley to say, I've only voted for Democrat because, I thought they could help, the black community and the white community because they're poor on the same boat. It's just delusional thinking. When you vote, you need to vote understanding policies, because that is so important. But if you watch the video, Charles Barkley continued to yap and yap, which he's very good at. And he said, he's going to punch anyone, especially the black community, if they wear the Donald Trump mugshot. And, the brother Zeke, he came out and this is what he said. Anyone seen Charles Barkley? I heard he was looking for me. I grew up in the you hit me, I'm going to hit back era. Bold statement, because Charles Barkley was yapping. He said, if you see anyone that wearing this Donald Trump mug t-shirt, that person is a effing idiot, and he's going to punch them. Well, if you're going to say something like that boldly, and there are bold people out there that gonna reply. And I'm sorry, not Donald Trump. Charles Barkley, he caught some heat, so he retracted his words. He called out Zeke, and I guess they meant their relationship, whatever. And he said, "Oh, I'm just joking, whatever case may be." And he mentioned that Zeke's shirt is too small on him. That's just how Charles Barkley is. He talks shit, but when someone confront him, he can't back it up. That's just Charles Barkley. Remember, he's rich behind gated community. He's not part of the middle class, so he will spill lies to make sure that it fit his delusional thinking. But I leave you with this tweet, which I really, really like, from Zeke. And let me know what you guys think of these kind of content in the comment section, because if you've been watching my videos, I'm all about free thinkers. I want to have a conversation regardless of our skin color, our race, or whatever background we have. It's good to have a conversation, because that's how we learn to better our community, better our society for generations to come. Zeke, this is what he said. I don't know if anyone can get the message to Charles, but instead of calling people idiots, why doesn't he have me on and we can talk about why I support Trump as opposed to Biden, and why his indictments are wrong. Doesn't have to come to anyone swinging at each other, but we can talk like men. That is so powerful, you guys. You see that? People want to have conversations, but because of the West propaganda, they're dividing us. They make you hate me for no reason. They make you hate me simply because I am a YouTube content creator, and I talk a lot, or whatever case may be. Oh, that person's an idiot. Hate that person. That's the kind of mindset they want people to start doing. No more conversation, and that's how they win. Because when we're not conversating, we don't understand each other. We hate each other. The divided country, divided nation is easier to control. And I love this last part too of Zeke tweets. I'll actually put that challenge out to anyone. It's not just us against each other. It's us against the people who want us fighting. The deep states, the elites, the globalists. Wow, what a tweet. So there are people out there who share similarities as me, but we're just not conversating enough. You see what I'm trying to do with this channel. And with that, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this content, because the more I understand what people want to watch, the better I can better myself. So right now, I'm just doing what I feel is right for our channel, for our country, for our conversation. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for all of us. So let me know. Before I let you go, villagers, remember, it's very important to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most importantly, take care of your health. I love you, villagers. Until next time.